Friends, welcome back. Next topic is for prefixes and scientific notations. Let's understand what the prefix is in physics, what's the importance and how these prefixes is used, and what about scientific notation and where these scientific notations are used. So this will be our sequence of today's class. The lecture one is you have to define the definition of prefixes first, and then you will see examples. And after looking at example, you will be able to understand what the prefixes are and how these prefixes are written. How will you write it down? Now, the next one after prefixes, we will go through definition of scientific notation, and with the help of a large number of the examples, we will come to know how the scientific notations are made, how these are written, how will you be able to write it down. Now, then, starting from definition of prefixes, the term used internationally for the multiples and submultiples for various units are referred as prefixes. Prefixes are the words or the letters added before SI unit. So this is the basic definition of the prefixes. What are the examples? If you look at kilo, shortly it is written with K and you write it 10 raised to power 3. Mean there are 1000 grams in a kg. Now the next one is mega. It's written with M and you are writing it with 10 raised to power 6. Then it's giga, written with G, its power is 10 raised to power 9. Then it's milli, it's written with 10 raised to power minus 3, mean 1 divided by 1000. And then it's nano, its power is 10 raised to power minus 9. So these are the prefixes which are used to represent it save our time, it save our page, and it becomes more easier to write. It reduces the space as well. These are most important benefits of writing the quantities in their prefixes form. Then if you are multiplying, if you are dividing, mathematical calculation becomes more easier if you have written the quantities in the terms of prefixes. Now these are the some examples, more examples. 10 raised to power 24 yoda, written with y, 10 raised to power minus 1 deci, then 10 raised to power minus 20. These are, if you look at 10 raised to power 21, 18, 15, 10 raised to power 12, ter, tera, 10 raised to power 9, giga, 10 raised to power 6, mega, 10 raised to power 3, kilo, 10 raised to power 2, hecto, 10 raised to power 1, deca. Now 10 raised to power minus 1 is deci, 10 raised to power minus 2 is centi, 10 raised to power minus 3 is milli, 10 raised to power minus 6 is micro, and 10 raised to power minus 9 is nano, 10 raised to power minus 12 is pico, 10 raised to power minus 15 is femto, 10 raised to power minus 18 is auto, and 10 raised to power minus 21 is septo, and 10 raised to power 24 minus 24 is yocto. So there are few uses, and you have to understand for your sake of for your knowledge, but these are the important. And if you want to write it down, you can write it down, please. Then the next examples of usage of prefixes, if you see that is 20000 and 0 meter per second, it's more complex, it's more lengthy, it's more time taking than you're writing it shortly. 200 multiplied 10 raised to power 3 meter per second. And when it becomes 10 raised to power 3, basically you have converted into kilometer unit, and it's 200 kilometer. It becomes more easier to understand 200 kilometer as compared to 20000 and again 0. There are 5 zeros when you're writing this quantity of the unit in terms of meter per second. If you see another unit that is kilowatt written in this system of digits, then you see you can write it 4800, then you are converting it 10 raised to power 3, which you have already seen in the last table, and it becomes kilo. Kilo is 1000 kilowatt. And then you see the unit of frequency is written in hertz. You convert this last 30 with the 10th power, and also the others, then you are writing with megahertz. You see three zeros, again 30. You multiply, it becomes 10 raised to the power 6. When it becomes 10 raised to the power 6, then you can convert in megahertz. This is the benefit of writing the units in prefixes. These are the advantages. These are the plus points. When you have written for units in the forms of prefixes, it becomes easier for you during mathematical calculation, during writing, and it also save your page as well. Now the next one is scientific notation. In case of scientific notation, how it is defined, a number is expressed as some power of 10 multiplied by a number between 1 and 0. You are writing power of 10. Along with power of 10, there are some numbers, and numbers they are starting from 1 up to 10, and then 10 to power. If you look at this is 6.67275 multiplied 10 raised to the power 4. You look at it's the 10 power and you're writing along a number. So a simpler scientific way to write small or large number is to express in power of 10. There are large number. Look, this one is 62750. This is the large number, and you are writing in the terms of 10 power. Again, you can reduce it up to 10 raised to the power 4 by replacing one more digit, and then you can also write in this form. In the above mentioned example, the number with one non-zero digit before the decimal is 6.275 into 10 raised to the power 4 is a preferably the standard form. So non-zero number is more preferable when you are writing scientific notation. So these are some examples to write on the scientific notation. If you look at the number is 5326.6 and the digits, you can reduce it, move up to the 5, one non-zero digit, and after 190, you are replacing it point, and then it becomes 10 raised to the power of 10, that is 3. So this is one technique to write on scientific notation. Look, this is another example, 0.0043. Look, this one is before point, the digit is 0. Again, you have to convert it. How many steps you have taken? The decimal is less, the number is a decimal less than 1, so the exponent will be negative. So what will you do? Move the decimal point to the right to create a number between 1 and 0. You are moving this decimal point to the right 4 here, 4 in between 4 and 3, and you are moving, changing this digit 0 from 0 to non-zero, that is 4. You have moved these 3 zeros to the other side. So what it becomes? It becomes 4.3, and where you have moved up to 3 digits, then it will be 10 to the power minus 3. So it becomes more simpler, it becomes more easier. But what you have learned, that is 0 digit is converted into non-zero if the digits are available, then you're writing it into scientific notation. So these are other so many examples to write on the scientific notation. 238000, you're writing in the form of this one, 2.38 into 10 to the power 5. Why? Because you have moved it up to 5 digits. Then 0.0043, this is the same which we have already discussed. That is, here there were 2 zeros, now these are 3 zero after the point. Then you are writing it 4.3 into 10 to the power minus 3. So similarly, if you see another example, 12500, you're writing in the scientific notation like this one. Then it is written like this, 3500, again 00 and 0, you're writing this one. So these are some of the techniques used to write on the scientific notation numbers in the form of scientific notation. It also plays an important role in multiplying. It also plays important role to understand the physical quantities more quickly, as going through the numbers and the zeros written with the long digits, series of the digits, it becomes more difficult and boring. It also reduces the boring factor when you are writing the physical quantities in the terms of significant scientific notation. So at the end, there are some questions again given. Distance of a moon from the earth is this one, and you have written it in this form. So look, if you are remembering this digit, these digits, it becomes difficult for you. If you have written in the form of powers of 10, other scientific notation, it becomes more easier for you to remember, to memorize, and to use for the calculation. But the quiz, quick quiz, it's name 5 prefixes commonly used. You have to name the 5 prefixes commonly used in your life. After going through the lecture again, the sun is 150 million kilometers away from the earth. So write this as follows: ordinary whole number, scientific number, scientific notation, write on the numbers in scientific notation. This is your assignment to complete. The sun is 150 billion kilometers away from the earth. So you have to write on the whole number, as well as you have to write the scientific notation, and write the numbers in scientific notation as well. So write the following numbers in scientific notation. These are the numbers given for you. This is an assignment to solve, to get it clear, so that you have understood the topics today. Thank you very much for your patience, dear students.